I have been looking forward to this one. What's up, guys, and welcome to part one, the beginning of Hotel Renovator. So we first played this game last June. We played the demo, and it's kind of like two worlds colliding for us. It's a design sim mixed with a business management sim. So you're going through this old hotel, you're redesigning the rooms, renovating the rooms, you're choosing new furniture, colors, textures, designs, whatever. And then you've got to manage the actual hotel itself. You've got to set your rates. You've got to keep vacancies low. You've got to be able to make sure you've got enough coming in to pay your expenses, and you've got to make sure your clients are happy, hopefully becoming a 5-star hotel in the process. So we're going to see if we could do just that. Very excited for this series. Hope that you guys are too. I've actually had the game for a couple of days now. Thanks to Focus Entertainment for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to check it out for yourselves, I'm going to have a link, top link down there in the description. Make sure you guys check it out. I appreciate it. Obviously does me a bit of a favor too. And it's a good game. The demo was great. So I'm genuinely very, very excited for this. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Welcome to the big city, baby. Showed up in the hoopty. My goodness, that thing's seen better days, huh? So is this hotel, though. It's time to get to work. The place is gonna look a heck of a lot different once we're done with it. Ooh, look at that chandelier. Kind of feel like we got to start on the lobby.
It looks like we have an uninvited guest. Let's show her who's boss here. Catch her.
Okay. Nice and easy. All right, great view to start things off here.
I didn't think you'd be able to do it, to be honest. Now we have to get rid of her. Throw her out the window in the hallway. She'll like the big city.
Peter, close your eyes. Sorry about this. Okay, just threw a chicken out the window.
The hotel is in disrepair. We need to put a lot of work into it. And yet, we already have guests waiting to stay here. So let's get the first room ready.
First thing I want to do is go through and pick up some of the trash in the hallway here. We have old luggage carts and things. Yeah, let's at least clean this up, make this look somewhat presentable. I mean, these lights here aren't terrible. I guess we could, the paintings we can leave. A lot of this furniture has to go, though. You can't have nice rooms and dingy lounge areas outside of them. So we're going to try to get rid of as much as we possibly can. What is this here? Golden egg? We got $2,000 for a golden egg? Okay. Our upstairs is looking pretty good here. Very barren. We're going to need to, do some upgrades, but at least we don't have trash everywhere. Our lobby also could use some work. Hey, Sandra, that's our assistant down there. So room 101 is going to be our first one. 101. Here we go. Open the door.
Look at all this stuff.
Okay.
Let's start by earning some money on this old painting.
They had 4 beds lined up. Dude, what kind of creepy stuff was this hotel into? Maps painting. We're going to be able to sell this. All right, $35. Ooh.
Use the crowbar to dispose of the junk cluttering this place. And don't hold yourself back.
So if we switch to our crowbar here, we're going to just start hitting everything we possibly can. There's nothing of value in here, so we're just going to get rid of it all. We're just going to spam this and completely start from fresh. Dude, we can even tear up the floor. Look at this. This is great. Taking out the walls here, we can expose some of the brick. Whoa, you can do a heavy swing. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is massively satisfying. And last but not least, of course, the bathroom. We're gonna have to take this out as well. My goodness, this is in a state of disrepair I was not ready for, but never back down from a challenge. Of course, we got to sweep up our mess afterwards. Don't want to have to leave any of this laying around. Beautiful.
Perfect. Now it's time for a new floor and walls. Choose something modern and tasteful.
So for the floor right now, we could put grass in here. I don't think that's exactly what we're, going for. We've got carpet or we've got ceramic tiles. I don't think we want to go with tile in here. Carpet's not my favorite, especially for a hotel. I feel like that's kind of a little gross. I definitely prefer some sort of a wood or vinyl or really anything else. I guess carpet in a hotel room isn't that weird, right? So we've got that. And ooh, it lays it for you. Look at that. Kind of a grayish white carpet. It's going to come together once we get everything laid down. Let's do tile in the bathroom. Something kind of funky could be cool. Look at the diamond angles. How is that going to work when it all comes together? That's pretty almost like a compass star kind of. So walls, we've got paint, we've got graphics. Oh, that's kind of fun. We could do like a, you know, like a plant wall in the bathroom. I guess we'll see how the layout goes. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, you can do forests and all kinds of stuff. Ceramics, so you could put tiles on the wall. And then we've also got you could put grass on the wall. Gradients and things, lots of stuff to unlock here. That might be a little bit too dark. We might need something a little bit lighter here. What do we feel here? Kind of doing a bit of a gradient. I mean, it's kind of a cool look at itself. I kind of feel like this, maybe the second to last one. Let's go with that across everything. So satisfying here. How you have a blank canvas and then it just slowly rolls all the way through, takes care of it for you. We for sure need some sort of design in the rug. I feel like this is getting a little bit too basic. Clean this up here. I don't want to waste too much money, but honestly, it was just the white walls and the white floors. It wasn't really looking great. So we're gonna go back to carpet here. I mean, something like this gray. That turns out really, really bright though. Should we go something a little bit darker? I kind of feel like maybe the black could be pretty cool. I'm gonna go with the black. This is gonna be a very eclectic hotel, just so you guys know. Like every room is gonna be totally different. I mean, this is a pretty strong start. Kind of feel like the black and white mixes across there. Yeah, this is looking better. I'm gonna do a couple of accent walls. So I'm gonna do this entry area here, which I guess is kind of like the closet. I don't even know if we're gonna see this, but I'm gonna do that in a darker color. And then I'm thinking we're gonna put the bed here. So I'm gonna do this whole wall as kind of a darker accent. And then I think we're gonna get really interesting in here. I think I'm gonna go black on the walls of the bathroom. Oh, what? We're spray painting now? Whoa, you've got different tool modes. I didn't realize you could. So we could, if we wanted to, we could spray paint walls here and get really crazy and have like a graffiti room or something. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. But we're gonna go black on the walls in here, and then we're gonna have kind of a moody backsplash. I'm gonna go for the graphics, and I think the one with the plants on it could be pretty cool. Yeah, something like this. Let's throw this in here and see how this ends up looking. It ends up being like a full continuous wallpaper. That looks great.
Now for the most pleasant part. Furnishing. Let's start with beds. Guests need to have something to sleep on after all.
I don't think I was supposed to take the ceiling off, but we did, so we need to repaint that as well. Again, we're going all black in the bathroom here. This is actually going to end up being a pretty cool room. We're going to have a lot of stuff on the walls to make it make sense. I'm tempted to go with a darker color in here. We need a light so we can see a little bit better. I don't think we have access to that yet because we're not to that yet, but I'm going to go a little bit darker on the ceilings. We did that in our house, and I was amazed at how well it turned out, and it just kind of opens it up. It makes it feel a lot bigger and grander. So I feel like in a room like this that's very monochrome and modern, it could be kind of cool. I really shouldn't have deleted the lights that were already here. I kind of jumped the gun on that, and I feel like the clouds are rolling by outside. The room keeps getting darker and lighter. Right now it's light, so let's go through. We need furniture. We need a bed. You can change colors. You could change sheets. You could change pretty much everything to your heart's content. Ooh. Could we tie in the leaves from the bathroom in here? I also feel like that's kind of a few too many textures going on. So I think something simple like this, something nice and bright. I think, yeah. Oh my gosh, you can change the grain of the wood and everything. Dude, this is insane. Oh, this is a fun one. I like this. This kind of seems like something nice and modern and, different you would see in here. Weird funky coffee table in front of it. Matching armchair. These look like pretty modern closets. Kind of feel like you would put this right here as you walk in. Let's change the color up a little bit though, and the material that we're using here. I kind of like that. Should we keep the wood vibe, or do we want to stick more towards the, darker look? I kind of like the black, if I'm being honest. Can we fit 3 of these in here? 1, 2, 3. Bam, there we go. There's so many cool options that we don't have unlocked yet. I can't wait to get them. Ooh, I like these. Okay, we could do one here, and then can we... Ooh, we can't rotate them. I was gonna put like one, under it but flipped, but I guess something like that really isn't bad. I don't know that we fully planned this out well enough because it does want us to put a table and chairs in here. So I'm gonna put a table down. We're going to see what kind of chairs are we working with. We need something different. Yeah, see, I like that. Okay. And then we could change up the seat. Ooh, some zebra. I don't mind the zebra. I'm not scared of some zebra. We could get a little crazy with it. We could bring the leaves in. I mean, this is just going to be a funky room. I got to keep it real. So we're going to have 2 of those.
Lovely.
And then I think we're going to have
for the bathroom. Then we're good to go.
We're going to have to move this over to this side, which isn't exactly where I wanted it. But if we're doing a whole like suite configuration here, I think we're going to have to leave enough space on each side for you to be able to comfortably walk. And then we could put this guy over in the corner. Could be a little breakfast nook. Could be a reading nook. Could be, you know, pretty much anything you want it to be. So you walk in the bathroom. I'm thinking toilet here. Maybe, I mean, we got to see where everything fits. So it wants us to have a tub. Let's see what kind of, ooh. Bathtub against the grass wall is actually pretty sick. I like that. We've got a rounded tub. We've got a square tub that goes up against it. Wow, we've got like a sauna, Ephesus thing. Okay, I'm going to go with this guy. That looks really good just like that, centered against the back wall. I'm going to say double towel rails next to it. Obviously going to want to be able to dry off as you get out of there. That's big enough for 2, I would think. Toilet for sure goes on this end. Ooh, we could get a Toto with the tank in the wall. Not going to be able to get that yet. We want the Parva or this. What in the world is that thing? It's like all hexagonal. I think I'm going to go with the classic Parva here. I don't know if I love the black lid. It is pretty modern though. So we could throw that down. For sure gotta have the TP next to it. So I guess that leaves this wall for the sink. See what we're working with. Got a blank canvas here. Oh, you could put the sinks anywhere you want. Probably gonna go with a dual sink setup. Ooh, I like that. See, there's so many cool options we don't have unlocked yet. This is the most modern that we have. I'm gonna go with a slightly different color. Ooh, we've got like a stainless steel rim on it. I honestly don't know if I love that. So I'm gonna keep the pure white. I would love a more full vanity setup, but I think that's going to be something we're going to have to unlock in the future. Something like that doesn't look too bad. Looks like it wants us to add some bathroom cabinets as well. So we could put these on the side, kind of make them blend in a little bit. What do we think? The dark, the light. I feel like you can't really see the dark. Let's go with a different texture maybe. Pure white actually looks pretty good. So we can throw those like that. And how about a towel on each of those? You can never be too dry. I always love having extra towels and pillows and things.
Add some cool lights, paintings, and standing decorations.
Perfect. This is what we were looking for. This is a cool ceiling lamp. I'm going to put this guy here and you can still... Oh my gosh, you could customize the colors of it. Since we are pretty monochromatic, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. Maybe a fun lamp over here in this corner. Just gonna brighten things up a little bit. Ah, I like this. Okay, we can place one of these on each bedside table. Or actually, you know what? I think I might like this better. Something built into the wall there. So let's get rid of these. For sure want some mirrors in the bathroom. Ooh, I kind of like that. So it gets us out of the square too much, this agate. We can do double agates here, and then you definitely want wall lamps in the bathroom. You don't want light shining down on top of you. You want it more in your face so that it, you know, makes you look a little bit better. That's something our bathroom currently struggles with a little bit, and we're going to have to fix it. Ooh, see, some of these are pretty cool. We could do something like this on each side and maybe even one in the middle. Kind of a weird, funky setup, but I like it. I don't know if I like having nothing underneath the sinks. It's free floating. It's kind of cool. It is modern, but... it looks a little bit weird. I mean, it's a hotel room, so you need a flat screen TV. This is not the best setup for a TV, though. We didn't really think that through. You could have a tripod camera. That is a giant speaker. I mean, the speakers are cool. I like that. Probably going to have to be something at the edge of the bed. We're going to have to get, like, you know, a little hutch or something. You know what? This does kind of match a little bit, so I'm going to put this here. This we didn't think this one through too much, but it's fine. I feel like you need a TV in a hotel, though. I'd be really upset if I went to a hotel and didn't have a TV. Beautiful. Just right there in your face. For sure need some plants. The more plants, the better. That looks nice there. Maybe we do some plants next to the bed as well. Mirror those. And we've got the drop-down lighting them up. Like a plant or two up here wouldn't look bad. Holy cow, we could put bars, bar stools, mini fridges, coolers. Look at this thing. Monic desk, giant. Okay, this, yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Surfboards. We could have like a you know, Hawaiian inspired room. Okay, we're going to be able to get really creative with this. I did see you could have a dog food bowl thing happening. I'm going to put these over here. This is going to be a pet friendly hotel for sure. Maybe just line it up with this wall. Wooden plate to go in the middle of this. Do we have anything that we could put in there? Oh, we've got bowls. Oh, we could do a little incense in the middle of that. Beautiful. Love it. Hotels always have books everywhere. I'm going to put like a little book underneath here. I love all the random little things. Little open magazine over here. We could put books in these shelves. Sometimes you have free books to be able to read. So we could do, you know, just 5 books in this middle one. Oh my gosh, the books lean into each other. I'm trying not to have too many of the same book all in a row. I'm trying to mix it up here. Just have a bunch of random stuff. It looks like we had some lie flat ones too. So we can have these sitting like this in the thick boys. And then we even have full sets that we can do. There's a lot of little mini options here, which I love. Wall decorations, what do we have? All right, we've got some dandelions. I mean, the 2 of those actually go pretty well with this whole setup. We've got some ship action. You can't edit these. We've got parrots, surfer vibes. Okay, see, I like that. We're definitely going to do some sort of an ocean-themed room. Ooh, this is cool. I like this a lot. That adds quite a bit of dimension to this place. I'm just going to have a couple of these randomly. Maybe one in the bathroom just to tie everything together as well. Just kind of like a little accent piece. Love that. That's cool. We could put some baskets up above the closet in case you need a little extra storage here. I like the physics of it, how everything like falls and interacts with each other. Maybe too many baskets. I don't want to get too cluttered. Like I want it to be nice and modern and clean and not start to get too cluttered, but we're looking pretty good here. Definitely need something above the bed. Ooh, we've got neon in it. Okay, dude, this is sick. I like the lips. Nice and sensual here. Neon lip sign above the bed. Let's make sure that's centered, Trev. I feel like I'm getting close to good. The one thing I don't like is that, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this. This is gonna be a TV list room. I'm sorry about that. You know what we could do? We could put a flat screen on this wall and have it swivel. It's not gonna be ideal, but we didn't have access to the TVs until last. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna put a flat screen there, and we're gonna I think call it a day.
Excellent. If your design is ready, you can make the room available for guests.
Now it's time to start taking reservations. Holy cow, dude. Look at the changes there. That is amazing. Absolutely killed it. From a weird group room, I don't want to know what was happening in here, and to a nice, fancy, kind of a little basic, but good looking, solid suite. $200 a day, that's what I'm getting? Oh, we got our first guest in here. Hey, this is weird. I'm the hotel owner, just hanging out with you. Hopefully you enjoy your stay and enjoy our amenities. And if you need anything, let me know. We're making $200 a day on room 101. Oh, she checked in for 4 days. That's how long they're going to be in the room. After that, it's going to be dirty, so we're going to have to make sure we clean it up. I wonder if we're going to be able to hire a cleaning crew and stuff. Currently, we've got plus $200 a day in this first room, negative $50 a day, mainly in electricity and other utilities. So looks pretty good. We're 8% there. The first room is down. We've got room 102 through 108 to take on. We've also got a second floor and a third floor we're eventually going to be able to get into, as well as the ground floor. We got a lot of work ahead of us. I'm going to head out here. You enjoy your stay, ma'am. Sorry about barging in and intruding.
Looks like Grandpa left it. Come and check it out.
All right, I'll come down and see ya. Dude, this is crazy. So we've got 3 floors of this hotel, 4 floors technically, they're going to be able to work with. Yeah, this lobby needs a lot of work. Letter from Gramps. Dear kids, welcome to my hotel. I hope you'll have fun returning it to its former glory. You'd be surprised what you might find at the end of the road. Roy Bennett. Thanks, Grandpa.
I was right. This letter really is from our Grandpa. I really hope we can make him proud.
I'm just going to start breaking everything down here because this is hideous. We cannot have guests coming in here looking at this. Good evening. My name is Vlad Romanescu. I'm staying the night and I have a few modest requirements. I like silence, and if I'm disturbed, oh, let's just say I can get rather hot-blooded. Light irritates my eyes, so I'll need some dark curtains, and please remove any mirrors. We've got a vampire coming in and requesting a room. Room 103, full moon guest. Or would 103 be down on this side? All right, let me see. Oh, okay. I mean, he's got floor-to-ceiling windows in here. That's going to be a problem for him. He said he wanted some curtains. We're definitely going to need some serious curtains. Got a big bathroom here. Even the bathroom has windows in it. You're going to get the corner suite with all the views, and you just want to give that away? Look at this. Oh, we've actually got people outside. Is this the bathroom as well? We've got a double entry walk-through bathroom here. We've got an old vase with somebody's maybe remains in it. Hopefully not. Definitely going to get rid of the mirrors. I guess we're going to have to get to work. You know, to be honest, I kind of feel like this wallpaper that he had may have worked, but this is going to be a fun one. You know, I mean, vampires kind of silly, but we're going to be able to make this very dark, very moody. I'm thinking blacks, reds, kind of a little antique. It's gonna be something different. No way, you could see the dark skies and everything. I know it's something silly to be excited about, that there's like activity out there, and it's not like it's the most realistic in the world, but the fact that we have movement out there and there's like weather and things, I haven't seen that in a design game before. And that's gonna be the last of our destruction, so now we're gonna be able to bring our broom out and let's just start cleaning this place up. I love how you can sweep up an entire room in one sweep. We're kind of like the Superman of cleaning. So this is our blank canvas here. We're gonna have to choose our floors, walls, and ceiling. It also says make sure you add curtains, add candles, and shades of black and red. I was already on it, baby. All right, so floors. I'm feeling maybe some sort of a weird ceramic tile, probably not grass. Oh, we've got wooden flooring now. I'm gonna say like dark wooden flooring here, something like this. I'm trying to figure out the most efficient way to apply flooring. Sometimes just like moving back and forth like this. Kind of strafe around, because you got to hit every spot. There might be an easier way to do this that I might not know about, but it's not bad. So look at this. Some dark wood flooring. We're going to keep it very moody vibes in here. Yes, it's starting to come together. Okay. I love this feature. I don't know why. Like, it's kind of, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of inefficient to put down. I mean, I guess it's not any less efficient than other games that we've played. It's just different. But once you get everything penciled in here, it's so satisfying to watch it just lay itself. A couple of trash piles here. We want to make sure we get these cleaned up. Make sure you keep your workplace nice and clean. Is it raining again? Ooh, it's really dark out there. Okay, well, kind of like the vibes in this room. I think 101 just checked out. If we clean it, I think it's going to make people a lot happier. Love how it lifts everything up so you can get underneath things and clean it. We also missed this piece here. Go ahead and make sure we get that in there. I don't know what they did to the carpet, but they did it. All right, so that thing's clean. Back in 103, let's keep working. We've got the bathroom here. What do we want to do for tile in the bathroom? I'm thinking something, you know, kind of Victorian. This Alhambra isn't bad. We want something kind of old school, something you would find in like an old castle. Something dark too. How about this? Ah, this is really interesting and eclectic. All right, now for the walls. So, I mean, we did kind of a darker gray in the last room. That wouldn't be bad in here. I think we should go red, kind of like a Merlot with maybe a very dark gray accent wall. So this is obviously going to be the living space. This is the bedroom. I'm thinking bed against this wall. Nice big bed, dark bed. And then, of course, we're going to have the blackout curtains, but we're going to save that for last. We could also get some interesting patterns as like a back wall. Maybe something like that. Dude, there's so many options. Ooh, I kind of like the gold. The black and gold. I'm going to add some gold in here. We're going to go black and gold. This is going to be an interesting one. Not necessarily my style, but it's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking for a dark red. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty dark. Can we go darker than that? When the sun starts to come out, that's when this really starts to come together. It looks nice. I like this red. Kind of changes characteristics. When it's over in the dark, it's a little bit darker. When it's in the light, it kind of brightens up a little bit. Not terrible. Obviously, we're going to have the blackout curtains, so it's going to be dark most of the time, but still kind of something a little funky. Now for the bathroom, oh my goodness, dude. We have so many options unlocked from that first one. Look at this. We can do kind of like a brick wall, a dark brick. I like these tiles here. We could do kind of like a dark terrazzo. Oh, that is, honestly, that's kind of sick. Keep it nice and simple, nothing too crazy. Don't want too many textures and types of stones going on. I really like the bricks. I think some dark bricks could have looked good somewhere. But we'll see how we feel about this. Honestly, could have probably gone a shade darker. Do we want to go a shade darker? But I don't feel like that looks bad. I'm not sure how I feel about the tiles with the whatever kind of stone this is on the wall, but I do really like the stone, how it has, you know, it's in slabs and it's got the cuts in it. I feel like that's pretty nice. Okay, so this is the basics. I guess we got to do our ceiling, right? This might be crazy, but how does a black ceiling look? Got to wait for it to come in a minute, but it might be kind of interesting. Dark floors, black ceiling. I actually really like this light fixture that was already here. I'm assuming we're probably going to replace it, but at least keep it for now. I feel like the black could work. Like I said, doing the first room, this is going to be a very eclectic hotel. We're going to have a wide variety of rooms. I am not scared to get a little against the grain here. I mean, he's looking to keep it dark in here. We certainly achieved that. Now, the cool thing is we're going to have a lot of new bed options and things that we've unlocked, really kind of furniture all over the place. Ooh, something like that. Or, oh, that's kind of, this one looks royal. We don't have these unlocked. Look at this super modern one. Okay, there's a lot of cool stuff coming. So what would you have if you were in, like, you know, a crazy European country in a castle? Maybe something like this, kind of big, blocky wooden. Definitely some Arbella on there, and then we can change the colors black and red. Use the wallpaper to get that thing right in the middle. Make sure it's symmetrical on all sides. I like it. I feel like he would have some chests, you know, kind of like this. So let's see what we want to go with in terms of materials. Probably wood. Probably a little bit darker. We can center this on each wall. Definitely a big painting on this wall over here. We could put some little candles and trinkets and things on those. Okay, and here, definitely gonna want a couch. Kind of a sofa would a vampire like. I actually kind of feel like that. But I want something, I mean, this is a large area, so I want something pretty substantial. Let's think about layouts. So we're gonna want a table. I'm thinking table in front of the window. Again, we've got to add curtains. So this is gonna be our area. I feel like maybe the L couch. We need to check out rugs and stuff. We didn't really do anything with rugs. Ooh, I probably want not straight up white. This, I would stay in this room. I feel like this would be very peaceful. You know, not a lot of bright colors, not a lot of distractions and things. So I'm gonna put this here. We could put a TV on this wall, and then the dining is gonna go over here. Ooh, we have a ton more coffee tables to choose from too. I'm gonna be honest, that first room I was a little bit worried because there weren't many things to choose from, but it's just that we had to unlock it. I kind of like that. Is that too basic though? Do we want something a little more Victorian, a little more grand? We don't really have anything Victorian. That's nice. Allegre. All right. If we change that to a darker color. They've even got some reds. It's kind of a little too big for it, though. I'm going to go with something maybe a little bit more traditional. We'll see if that works out. Big circle rug. I like this. Let me see. Oh, my gosh. There's so many texture options. Ooh, this is a funky table. I like this. Obviously, going to make it a little bit darker. We could put this in front of the window. Again, we're going to be doing curtains, so it's not really going to matter. Could have this match up with that wall over there. All right, I'm going to put, let's just do 2 chairs. I'm thinking closets here when you first walk in the front door. I guess we could potentially put them here in the master. But oftentimes in hotels, you first walk in the front door and there's your closet. So we're going to do closets along here. Ooh, my goodness. Going to fit as many of these guys in here as we can. We can just fit 2. Okay, so we're going to try to center them a little bit. These look like castle doors. Is that centered? Maybe a little bit to the right. Yeah, that's sick. I mean, that's just kind of a statement piece. You can see that from the rest of the room. And you're like, whoa, what the heck is that? Wall decorations. We need something massive. Ooh, see, I still like that. Interesting. Ooh, this is cool. This definitely fits the vibe. But we kind of did that in the last room, so I don't want to get too repetitive. He did say he liked soundproofing panels. These are soundproofing panels. So we could kind of go along the wall like that, along the full wall. I don't know if I love that. He does have the corner room, so I don't think he has to worry about sound too much. If anything, he's just got one neighbor, and that's 101 next door. Not too bad. We don't have a lot unlocked yet, so I'm going to say let's do black, white in the middle, and then black on the side. We're going to center these, and that could look kind of cool. Believe it or not, vampires do like TV, so I'm going to put a TV here. We could put some fun shelving underneath it. That's not a bad kind of like TV little hutch thing. Ooh, these look pretty vampire-y. That looks vampire. Okay, I actually really, that pretty much matches perfectly. Let's get these both centered with the wall. Could probably put something along this wall over here as well. I don't want to reuse the same thing, but honestly, it looks so good. I guess we could go to a different style of wood and try to darken it out. Yeah, I feel like, you know, put plants or books or whatever over behind the dining room table. And this is really starting to look pretty good. We could use some sort of maybe a hutch or something over here. Could even do the same ones from the other side of the room. We could just put this right there just to give you a place to set down stuff when you come in. We need decorations. We need little trinkets. Oh, we don't have end tables or side tables. Ooh, I like this a lot. Can't edit it, but I do like that. So I'm going to put that here. Lots of candle options. Obviously, we're going to need that. So I'm thinking, you know, kind of like a little offset here. We could do 1 and then 2. Hardest part is making sure this stuff is always centered. We've got an array of candles we could throw down on the table here. Maybe two of them side by side. Just kind of move them a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. The 3 heads. I mean, this feels very vampire-esque. It's got a little more color than I was expecting, but that's fine. I mean, we could put this on the table right when you enter. Lanterns. Okay, lanterns. Can we get bigger lanterns? I'm going to put lanterns on the bedside table. These look very dark and mysterious. So many interesting options. I always love all these little plants and things. Let's go ahead and put one in the middle of our coffee table. Ooh, more candles. Can we put this on the bottom shelf of this? Start filling up some shelf space. I'm blown away by the amount of options. Ooh, look at these. We've got giant statues and things. That would have been perfect for this room. We don't have them yet. Definitely need something. Ooh, the red flower's cool, but I wish we could. Can we change this? We can't change the size. We just need something large enough to fit the size. I kind of feel like we need to do this. I'm going to do this. And then can we put the red flower next to that? Or is that might be too much going on? I don't think it's terrible. Bedside tables, nothing crazy, pretty basic. We don't have a lot of options yet, but then we can add our lanterns just like so. Last but not least, we've got the bathroom here. Obviously gonna have to put in some work. Tub underneath the window. And again, don't forget the curtains, Trev. I almost forgot the curtains. I feel like something like this could fit. That's not bad either. That's pretty sick. I'm gonna go with the silly thing though, the ephesus. We could put a shower over in the corner as well. A lot of shower options here. I'm thinking something fairly small, maybe just like this. Toilet could go in this corner and then the vanity over here. Hopefully we have some more toilet options. We didn't have many in that first one. We've got Toto or Duravitz with the thing in the wall. Ooh, this is fun. I might go with something a little bit different. It's weird that you can't change the color of the toilet lid. It always just stays white. So I guess we're just going to do it just like that. Sinks, I feel like first room. Ooh, see, I like a little bit beefier of a sink. I didn't love the sinks available. Ooh, okay. Our sinks are starting to get better. And then next up, we're going to unlock some full vanities and stuff. I'm going to say something like this. And with this wallpaper, we're going to be able to fully, perfectly center them and everything. All right, that looks pretty good. Kind of a wide open space on each side, but I feel like as a vampire, I don't want to feel like I'm claustrophobic. I don't want to feel like anybody's creeping up on me. I've seen the Twilight movies, man. I just want to feel like I'm out in open spaces and there's nothing of a threat. I guess technically we probably want to get rid of this, don't we? We could do a radiator on the wall. Definitely need some cabinets or something on the sides of the sinks. We need something tall. There was only one majorly tall option. I guess there's a couple. I don't mind this. If we darken this out a little bit. Honestly, this turned out very spa-like, which I don't mind at all. Make sure we get the TP on here for them. Probably put towels next to the sink. I wish we could make that black. Ooh, there's like soap holders and stuff. Ooh, I like this. But I want to put towels inside here as well. Put a couple of towels in each of these. Ooh, I like the rolled up towels, actually. Well, I guess we could do flat and rolled up. You've got lots of towel options. A bin, for sure need a bin. I'm going to put this down here. I guess we could put 2 of them. 1 for each side. I don't want this too symmetrical. I'm going to get rid. Screw that second bin. We don't like you. Do we have any red flowers? We could put some red flowers up on top of these. Ooh, the red. I mean, that's kind of not as masculine and tough as I would have liked. Cacti. There we go. All right, we're going to set this guy up top. One there, and then let's mirror it. And put one on the other side. Again, I don't want to get too symmetrical, but obviously symmetry is easy on the eyes. The last thing it wants us to add are lights. It wants us to add 2 ceiling lights, 2 wall lights, and 2 normal. I could put 1 lamp on the table. And we'll center the candles around that. And then I kind of like this one. We used this in the last room. Maybe we put this at like the entrance. Yeah, that wouldn't be absolutely terrible. Wall lamps could be kind of fun. Ooh, something like this. That. A lot of these aren't bad. I kind of like the drippy one. So we're going to do this one here and this one here. And then ceiling lamps, we want something old-timey, chandelier-y. So, ooh, something like this. Can we edit the colors? You can edit the color of the light, but not the chandelier. This one with the pearls is pretty cool. I'm going to put this here and then probably over the dining table as well. Get rid of this guy. Make sure this thing is nice and centered. Ooh, our table's not centered. Let me move this. I love how when you place things on top of something, you can move it as a whole unit. Like we just moved that table there. That is not centered either. And then, of course, last but not least, before we forget it, we've got our curtains. Ooh, narrow blinds. We've got giant curtains like that. We could go with something pretty basic. They aren't really tall enough. They don't quite reach the ground, but I guess that's okay. So if we put those, and we could just do 3 across, we're going to block out everything from the outside world. Do 3 across there, and then we could do the same matching curtains over here in the bathroom. Bang, bang. Okay. Not going to have any natural light except for what peeks underneath down there. And I do believe that's a wrap. Kind of an interesting setup. Obviously not... Ooh, let's move this over so we can't see through there. Obviously not my first cup of tea, but I do feel like... I don't know. This is heavy spa vibes. I do feel like this would be a relaxing stay. I think this is a good addition to our hotel. So let's go ahead and finish this thing up. Let's get this thing out on the rental pool and make sure that we can start making some money from it. Well, this is not what I expected. However, I noticed the hotel has a basement. Could I have a look inside? Oh, come on now. There's a basement downstairs and it wants us to go check it out. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. This, honestly... I'm really impressed. I'm going to go into 101 here because it looks like it might be a little bit dirty. But, yeah, it's, you know, it's different. We've got kind of a bit of a story going on as well, which is interesting. Oh, hello. We've got a new tenant in 101. Wow. What? Why is it so dirty here, sir? You made it like this. You aren't even done with your stay. Guess I'm also part cleaning crew. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. That is if you want it. If you guys want more, be sure to drop a like on the video. Let me know down in the comments. If you guys want to check the game out for yourselves, be sure to click that top link down in the description. Thank you so much to Hotel Renovator for the early access and for sponsoring this video. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.